with World Could Be Yours, I wrote it back in February. This is a phenomenal producer. Her name's SJ. I got linked up with through Invictus Records. Shout out to Jason Ricks at Invictus through Empire. But SJ, she sent me, like, I've been making music for television and movies since I got with Invictus. And SJ sent me like 5 records, and World Could Be Yours was on there. And when I heard it, I was just like, this is really inspirational. Like, this is just like, whatever it is, it's gotta be, because I don't write, when I write, I don't go in with a plan. I don't say this is what I'm about to write about. I let the music talk to me. The music brings whatever out of me. The song is gonna become whatever it becomes while I'm writing. And for most artists, I know that's how they feel. I always felt like I was just a vessel. Like, I don't know what, I just know that beat is amazing and it's gonna inspire me. And when it inspires me, boom, I just let it go. So when I heard the beat for World Could Be Yours, I was like, it's very inspirational. Like, really outside the box. Like, how am I gonna correlate this with hip hop? How am I gonna correlate with with the type of music that I like to make? But I know I gotta do it. I gotta do it no matter what. And so I started out with the hook first, obviously. Well, not obviously. The way I write, I like to, sometimes I do write the verses first. I gotta check myself real quick. But I always, my main pattern is hook first and then stay on subject matter and go there. You know what I mean? For the most part. And so I just started hearing that with the piano. I was like, if we let it go, then they're not gonna stop till it's gone. And it just me, like, I didn't know that I was gonna be talking about our rights. I didn't know that I was gonna be talking about the situation that was going on right now. I just knew that was how the hook was gonna start. And as I got going into it, I just started breaking it down to, the things that we need to do, like as a manual to the youth, to the urban youth. You know what I mean? I hate hearing I've been through it. Shootouts, I've been through the dope game, I've been through the streets, man. I grew up in the streets. So I don't knock that. You'll hear it in my stories, in my music, because I'm telling my life. But I always tell the outcome. I don't just sugarcoat it and make you think the shit's sweet, because the shit ain't sweet. And a lot of music makes that type of mindset runs in a lot of music right now. And the youth don't know no better. They catching bodies like no other, and not realizing, and it's on some crash out shit, like not realizing that they're throwing their life away, literally. Like, you are making a decision over something so petty. Once you look back and reflect on it, because I was locked up with hella killers, like hella people that was never coming home. Shout out Archie, Wilder, and Corey, and all my peoples out there that's like never coming home, literally 55 years of life and stuff for a split second, situation. But the music, they would tell me, like, we was listening to the music and it was so influential. And I know music can be influential, just like I talked about, like, while I was on the inside, like, I was trying to find music to motivate me, to give me a positive vibe. And that's like, Kanye's Good Morning. I used to run, I used to just run because it was such a positive, uplifting vibe. And I wanted to do the same. And with World Could Be Yours, I think it became, to me, just like, textbook of how you should move forward, how you should try to be, and the things that you should try to convince yourself are real. Because they are real, Take what you got and put it back in the hood. Who cares what they think if it's not for the good? Like, don't do you, and pay attention and try to do the best you can. And that's really what World Could Be Yours ended up coming out to be, is like, follow these things and the world could be yours, man. Don't give it up. Don't give it up for nothing and no one. Don't compromise for nothing and no one. As long as you for the right thing, you will achieve and you can be better. And that's really the message that I wanted, Even for my children, for my sons. Well, right now I'm working. I've been working on the album. It's called 8 Years, 3 Months, and that's what I did time wise. I did 8 years and 3 months, and um, you know, I got a record like called The Kitchen, and The Kitchen is one of my most personal records that I've done, and it's really where I transitioned and started working with a lot of acoustics. This project's gonna have a lot of acoustic mixed with hip hop. It's like infusing, I wouldn't say country, but it's almost like a folk hip hop mix. It's really dope, bro. I'm all over the place. I'm like, when I don't like to cookie cut anything, man. That's why I tell producers, man, when you give me a record, man, give me something you don't think I would even like. Give me something that you've been sitting on that nobody wants. Give me that, because I'm gonna find a jewel. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find that diamond in the rough, and it's gonna inspire me to do something outside the box. I don't want, Childish Gambino is one of the dopest artists for that to me, because you never know how he's gonna come. And that's how I am as an artist. Because I mean, I sing and I rap. I don't just rap. I'm a singer at heart first and foremost. Like I said, I grew up. My mother, used to play guitar and sing, and I'd sing along with her. You know what I mean? So, like, that is, to me, Kitchen broke down. I was in a time where my fiance at the time was pregnant with my son, my second son since I've been home, King. And one of my closest friends, which I consider a brother, just died in his sleep from an overdose. And it was an emotional song. I needed to let it out because that's how I deal with whatever I'm going through, is I put it in my music. And it just came out like it was the first record that I did like that. And it was a breakthrough. And I realized, like, this is the direction I want to take things in. So the new project is really on that type of level, you know what I mean? It's real personal life situations that people can relate to, but it's like more like riding music to me. It's music to reflect on, music for dudes in the joint to be able to kick back on the rack, put their, hands behind their head and just close their eyes and be taken outside of that place and be uplifted by a story that is tragic, but at the end, gives you hope. And that's really what the album is. And I look forward to everybody, finally getting to hear it, because World Could Be Yours is a dope record. It's not going to be on the album, but it's for the time period. But I have other records that are really, really strong in that direction too, inspirational. But yeah, the project's going to be crazy, man.